Being a parent comes with its challenges, and one of these challenges it comes with is deciding where you're going to raise your child. Now, as a parent myself, I'm stuck in this predicament. I live in one part of the country which is satisfactory, it's okay, you know, I've got cheap rent and everything, but it's not where would be best for my son. I don't want to live where I grew up, so I have been scouting for a new location for my son to be raised. Where can my son grow up in a nice location with good schools and absolutely everything in between? Recently, I settled in on Gloucestershire. I have taken a few trips down there recently, away from camera and on camera for this video. This is what I have seen Gloucestershire has to offer, with a mix of a 25-year-old dad and a 2-year-old son going on a little adventure to check out the area. Can you see us there? Yeah? Do you think we look the same? Watch, I can zoom in. Now, Gloucestershire is an absolutely beautiful county. My son and I, we arrived there in the evening, and the next morning, we headed out to Cheltenham. Now, Cheltenham itself is absolutely beautiful. It has a mixed architecture of Brighton and Cambridge, I think I'd say. Though we did go for a poor man's breakfast at the Bankhouse Wetherspoons. My mother once said to me that you can tell what kind of people are in the area based on who's in the Wetherspoons in the morning. Whether that holds truth, it's always interesting to see. It is 1 or 2 degrees centigrade here in the centre of Cheltenham in the early hours. I think it's like 10 o'clock now, but still. We're just on a walk to get our steps in. What? You need a tow truck?
Yeah.
I'm your tow truck. Come on then. Ugh. There you go.
Your dad is that? Your dad's net?
I need a tow truck. Thank you. Moving on from this, I didn't include a bit on camera. We went to go check out some areas where I've seen some properties for rent and for sale. That's right, I'm having a look at potentially buying a property to raise my son in because I want him to have a secure location. After we checked out these areas and been to parks, we headed to the beautiful town of Cirencester. Welcome to Cirencester. I've been to Cirencester before. I went here in December. It is now January. So, let's head into the town. Now, if you've never been to Cirencester, I would 100% recommend it. The architecture is to die for. The scenery is beautiful. The church is lovely. The parks are amazing. Couldn't really have picked a more dreary time to come to the Cotswolds, to Gloucestershire. So, yeah, I'm sure the camera doesn't do the justice of the wet ground and miserable overcast weather. This lovely little pub we went to had amazing food. In fact, I had the best nut roast I'd ever had in my entire life right here. 10 out of 10, would not only recommend, but I will be returning to the Fleece. And after we left Cirencester and headed back to Gloucester, my son and I had to obviously have a one-on-one game of bowling. Who is going to win at bowling? Well, obviously I did because I'm amazing, but my son is actually really good at it and he really enjoys it, and it was his idea to go bowling. He was like, let's go bowling. And I was like, yes, that's my boy. That is my boy. I'm so proud of you. So we went bowling. We had an absolutely amazing time. We also played some games, won some tickets, got some little prizes, and it was just a lovely evening. Just a father and son beautiful family time. But that night was our last night, as the next morning we had to pack up our stuff.
Yeah, I said dirty too.
Yeah, it's all dirty in that pile.
I said dirty too.
Yes, it's dirty as well. Yep, they're dirty as well. And it's time. Yes, yes, put that in your suitcase as well.
How about Kaka and TV?
You can watch that on TV at home. Before we left Gloucestershire, because this was only a short trip, we headed into Gloucester City itself. Now, I have been to Gloucester before and I'm a big fan of the quays. Gloucester Quays is absolutely beautiful and I was so happy to be able to show my son it.
Come up and see me, make me smile. I'll do what you want, running wild. Come up and see me, make me smile.
More importantly, there is Gloucester Cathedral. The cathedral is the thing that makes Gloucester the city. My great uncle got married there many, many years ago, but of course, Harry Potter was filmed there. And yes, my son did recognise some locations, as the nights before we were binge watching Harry Potter. Yes, spiders, mate. Yeah. But that's not the point. He loved it, and I loved it, and it was just this absolutely great experience. We met some absolutely lovely people. They had some drawing sections for kids and a little crane thing. It was just great. I've noticed that there is a lot of children-orientated things down in Gloucestershire, which was really fun. My son absolutely loved them. As this trip came to a close and I checked up once again on one of the locations that I was looking at houses at, it dawned on me that this could be a reality and I could provide my son with everything he deserves. Because that's ultimately the goal. I want to give him not only everything I didn't have, but everything that kid deserves, because he is such a bright young child. He is only 2 years old, but my God, my boy is going places and I couldn't be more proud of him. So forget the fact that this video has kind of turned into an appreciation and love for my son. Gloucestershire itself, it's beautiful. It's got a mix of Cambridge and Brighton and Norfolk. There is mixes of different aspects all over the country, but ultimately people seemed friendly. And that's one thing what I like about northwest England, is people are friendly in the north. But Gloucestershire is 2.5 hours away from family, and at this current point in time, I believe that is where I'm looking at moving to. I believe that there are good schools there for my son, and I believe that he could have a really good childhood, and that's all he deserves. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope you have enjoyed it. I'm sure I've missed tons of points out, and I haven't included as much footage as I would have liked to, but this video, it was just a nice time with my son and I didn't want to film every aspect of it. That's the truth. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I really appreciate absolutely everyone who has turned up on the channel recently. We have gained over 1,000 subscribers really quickly, and I'm very, very happy for that. And my storage unit video is over 60,000 views, and my New Zealand video is over 16,000 views. I don't know what's happened, but thank you so much to everyone who has come along to see this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please make sure to subscribe, follow, like, share, whatever you'd like to do, and stay tuned for the future, because I have a lot more videos planned for this channel. Until then, adios, my Miss Amigos, and have a lovely evening. Goodbye.